Well, Dr. Mary Gillis joins us now with today's health headlines.
Yeah, Mary, starting with some good news for people who may be going through or at risk of dementia or Alzheimer's.
Yes, okay, well, rest. A new study shows regular exercise may help, and it may not even matter how rigorous the workout is. What do you think about that? I like that. A research team from the Wake Forest School of Medicine recruited about 300 people with memory problems who lived sedentary lifestyles. The researchers randomly assigned them to two groups, one that regularly did aerobics and one that did less rigorous activities like stretching and balance movements. The participants exercised with a trainer 4 days a week for at least 30 minutes. They were evaluated using a cognitive test at the beginning of the study and again at 6 and 12 months. At the end of the year, all the participants' memory and thinking scores remained steady. Experts say the findings are encouraging because they have been puzzled for decades over how to slow the neurodegenerative disease.
Wow.
Exercise is medicine.
It's good for every single thing.
What is exercise not good for, right?
Right. But that's big news and potential help for people who may be going through a really terrible disease.
And people that don't want to go running but can get up with doing some yoga.
Do something light, yeah.
You are so right, George. Something just like that. It doesn't mean you have to just be sweating and being so vigorous. It's just something light like stretching or balancing.
But the coach and I want you to drop and give us 50.
Oh.
So.
George.
Just saying.
Okay. Let's take a look at this one. Cancer is the second leading cause of death worldwide, and now a new study suggests that almost half of cancer deaths are attributable to preventable factors like smoking, high body mass index, or drinking too much alcohol. Researchers zeroed in on cancer deaths and disability from 2010 to 2019 across more than 200 countries. They examined 23 cancer types and 34 risk factors. They found that about 44% of global cancer deaths and 42% of healthy years lost were attributable to preventable risk factors. The data also showed that risk-attributable cancer deaths are on the rise. They increased worldwide by more than 20% from 2010 to 2019. The research was published Thursday in the journal The Lancet.
Okay.
Got some more risk factors and exercise stuff here. That cancer and Alzheimer's, we need to be exercising good stuff to help us with this.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, here's one more. I think you guys will like this. Here's some good news if you're trying to maintain a healthy diet and you have a sweet tooth. A new study suggests ice cream is better for you than multigrain bagels.
Knew it.
Research at Tufts University ranked the nutrition of various foods on a scale of 1 to 100. A cone with nuts and chocolate ice cream scored a 37. A multigrain bagel with raisins got a 19. Saltine crackers only got a 7. You might be surprised to learn plain Frito chips also scored well, receiving a ranking of 55.
Frito pie.
Frito
pie.
That validates my whole existence.
Everything.
Really?
Everything you've ever thought of is true.
Ice cream for breakfast is really a great idea.
For breakfast?
Yeah. Instead of who wants a multi-grain bagel?
Guys, you know when you go to Starbucks, when they start putting all those calories and those little treats, and you would see the bagel, I would always eat the bagel because I thought it would have less calories than like the little sugary sweets or muffins or anything. And then when that came out, it was like 400 calories for the bagel and like 250 for like this little blueberry muffin, which is...
There's a lot of parents that don't want this ice cream thing to get out.
That's right.
Like, wait a minute.
When you're at Starbucks, get the cheesecake.
Okay.
Oh. Very nutritious. Excellent source of fiber, too.
Okay.
Well,
Dr. Mallet is in. Oh, my God.
Trust you with that one, George.
All right.
Take me with a grain of salt.